James Cebulski for EA Sports. This should be a fun one. EASHL club action set to go down. It's about to go down. And this one is officially underway with the puck dropping. Handles it again. Rocks him on the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
James is taken down. A penalty is coming up.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Stopped with a hit. Let's see what the officials say. The Broons are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
The boys will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Oh, no score in this game, and the power play off the boards for their first opportunity. You know they're going to want to attack the men, really dictate the pace of play. If they can convert on this one, you know the momentum will certainly switch hands.
Gives them nothing in front. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The boys take possession here inside the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Slides it diagonally to Slater. Quick shot! And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
You don't make the save if you're not diving in focus. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Pass out front! And that goes off a stick and off target. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Boston's back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they
at least the Bruises will prove you played.
Difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
The boys look to start the transition game. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, that sounded like a car crash.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in play.
Dropped it in the open ice. Oh, a clutch save.
Wagner's hands up look big on that save. It almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Quick pass across to Slater. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Key rules for the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on the swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end.
Hello there.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Handles the puck. And he snags that one with the glove. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off.
Hinton's not going to be able to get away from the Blues and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Comes to the front. Here's a shot. Big-time stop. The boys looking against the half wall. Oh, what a save. I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about Will getting to the puck and being acrobatic in the crease. been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean,
he scores!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Broons are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be the task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Detroit's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
It's the shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Puck moved over to Honka. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Pokes it away at his own end. Tosses it on to James. He's tossing it out! He scores!
He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
Jumps right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Sherry.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you get the equalizer, those next few shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Moves it over to Honka. Moves around along the half wall. Good heads-up play to the defensive side.
Why you have to be
Now
mad?
quick pass to Slater. Fires it on net. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Passes it over. Detroit's got the puck in their own end.
I mean, just think, at least the Bruises will prove you played.
He loses possession after a solid hit. Inside the final minute of the first here. Sends the pass over. Pushes it across to Slater. It's time to scores!
It's difficult to even quantify the number of skills that are used in this goal here, James. I mean, he's got balance, he's got great edge work, and he knows it. You have to trust your edges in this situation. You're baiting your check to come with you. You recognize where they are on your hip, and then you turn on a dime, leaving the defender to panic, trying to get back in. Well, guess what? It ain't happening.
The boys have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. Tip goes around the poke check. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Detroit's held the play here, and the reason why they've done it is they've controlled their shot selection. They know exactly where they want to go, when they're going to do it, and they're driving the net.
Layman's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Detroit's going to start with the puck in their own end. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Minton's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Detroit's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
The power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal, another opportunity now. And it's good emotion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice, and they're attacking the net.
Another save!
Slater's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Into the attacking end. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down. Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game, because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team. Because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum. And momentum can carry them back into this game.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Puck exits the zone. The Bruins take over on possession. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Detroit's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle.
Minton's almost out of the box.
Boston's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Here he is, wristed on net, and a great save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Hard hit, frees up the puck. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Detroit's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. From the neutral zone now. Fires it! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Roman's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We've got a 2-1 game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that pass is redirected. Sends it over to Minton. Moves the puck. Fires it. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Angles it over to Minton. And he takes the dish. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off a stick. Here's a shot. No room for that one to get through. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. Turned aside with the glove by Wagner. Honka stick handling in his own zone. Pass in front, and that's stopped. Quick pass to Slater. Chance to raise the legend. There's no action.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hands on base at home.
Detroit's now gone up by 2 in the back half of the second, and this is a nice place to be right now if you're in front.
Exactly where they want to be. It's exactly how they would have written it up, but they've been dominating possession, and when you have the puck, the other team doesn't, and they've been rewarded with a couple of goals.
Let's go!
And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, they're full of scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. You can certainly see the fight and the goaltender here trying to battle to find and track the puck here, James. Lose sight of it for a second with the screen in front, and it winds up in behind him.
Detroit's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off.
The Broons are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Booming shot! Comes up with a stop. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat.
Slater's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify, even looking at the metrics. I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat-trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
Boston's got a hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Minton. Picks off the pass. Here's the pass. Makes a save. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Good hit. Takes the feed from his own end. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck.
All day, every day, baby!
What a finish on the play! The Bruins have tied things up after that sniping. This has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's all tied up. Detroit's won the draw. And that's offside, stopping the play. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Minton's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Stopped by the goaltender.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They'll do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Boston's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, big-time save by Lehman. Minton's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Here we go, third period action, and the first two have been absolutely sensational. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And he gets in the lane to block that. The Bruins played along the boards. Receives the pass. Shots on the point. On a big-time save on a big-time shot. And he can't hang on after that hit. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Here's it scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Anytime you're in a tight game and you need something, you certainly look to your leadership group to provide a bump in the game. Well, that's as good of a bump as you can get.
The Bruins now have the lead here in period number 3, and it's crunch time now.
It is crunch time, and it's crush times, James. I mean, it's been back and forth all game. Now you find yourself in the lead, so you have the momentum. You've killed your opponents, so continue to hold it, continue to apply the pressure.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The points will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, the PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by 1. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Hammers the shot! Denies him in front. Trying to get it out of danger. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Here's a shot. There's a save. And that's off a stick. James takes the puck. Shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. Takes the feed. And then throws it to Slater.
Why you have to be mad?
Saucers it tape to tape. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Quick feed to Minton. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. In close. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Minton's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, 6 on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Detroit's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Honk has got it in the defensive end. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the attack, but clearly the game's changing.
Moves inside! Decides to think about it. Oh, it's hit again! And scores! The Captain leading by singles! The Jets playing the game here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
You said it, James. They're not sitting back. They're attacking, and this is urgency that often presents itself late in the game. You wonder why you didn't start that way, but you can certainly finish it.
Denies him in close.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and
Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Handles the pass. Picks up the puck. Dishes it off. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Quick feed to Slater.
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality. There's going to be a call on that one, James.
He says, let's get physical on that play. Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. Play well dead. Let's get the call. Minton's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
It looks like he wasn't ready to play today. He's got that frustrated edge about him, and he's put his team in a real bad spot. I'm surprised that he's out there, and I'm not sure he's going to get back out once he gets out of the box.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? The Broons win the defensive zone face-off. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. The Bruins get a hold of it.
I think you're going to need a diaper change, Sandy.
The go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about giving energy to your team. I mean, you're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus to be that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
And he takes the pass. Puts it on net. And he was ready for that one. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
When you're trying to claw your way back in the game, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Sometimes you got to do something different. Create some energy, and that hit is trying to ignite a passion or a fire under his team.
Puck clears the zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Lehman. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. With possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Honka. The boys will play it in their own end. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Honka.
The Bruins have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
The boys have it against the wall. Oh, what a save by Wagner! This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Boston's got the win off that draw. Takes the feed. Passes on over to Minton. What a steal in his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Slater. Picks off the pass. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. He scores! And he completes the hat-trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. I've been in a situation as a defender when a blistering opponent turns on the jet. There's no way they're letting you back in. He takes a backward glance just to have a look, but he knows he's got all the time in the world before he fills the net.
Detroit's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. Minton's won the draw center. Puck picked up in the open ice. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Boston's come up with possession up. And here we go. It's a late-going fight here.
Well, they're running out of runway. We were waiting for this one all game, and as the game claws to an end, they find a way to drop the gloves.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box, and they'll sit for 5.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that Donnybrook. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. the whistle, icing the call. Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Boston's performance tonight, probably not their best statistically, but the most important stat, the W.
Yeah, scoring efficiency, right? Finding ways to get on the board when you get a good look, and that's what they were able to do. And you look at the underlying metrics, they're not going to look